morning. This is Same Shift, Different Day podcast. We are here at the lovely office bar in Milwaukee. I am your host, Erin, and today we have Milwaukee's own songbird, Kitty. Kitty, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I am so stoked to have you here. Kitty is my longtime friend. We grew up in the bars together as customers and, both made our way up in the bar as KJs and beyond. So I wanted to have her on the service industry podcast because who knows people in the service industry better than the KJ. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us how you started, where you got into becoming a KJ.
You, really. Since I turned 21, I've been going to the bar, obviously, and I eventually picked up singing and...
Which you're amazing, by the way. If you've not heard this lady sing, you need to. So good.
Thank you. So after that, I, became a karaoke fanatic and, been going forever. And at your bar or at your other bar, you guys were looking for a KJ for, I think it was Thursday nights or something like that. And you kind of had to poke me a little bit, but I eventually said okay. And then from there, it just kind of took off, and I do 4 nights a week.
Wild.
Yeah, it is definitely crazy. The weekend, becomes a blur. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So
yeah.
it gets pretty wild, but I enjoy it. I really do.
How long have you been KJing? I always get this wrong. I feel like you've been there for a million years, but
I think it's been 3. I think it's been 3 years. I think I just hit my 3rd year.
Yeah, didn't we miss it this year?
Because I think we missed it, and I think it was in May. Yeah.
Wild.
But it definitely does feel longer than that. It feels like a long time.
We've just been through so much together on so many shifts that
It's
we're
true.
just. So, since we found out a little bit about you and your beginnings, you have a couple years under your belt, so you're not a rookie in this area. So I think it's time that we ask a few questions so people get to see a little bit behind the scenes of what KJ's experience.
Yeah.
And I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in so hot.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
Tell me about a time that you thought about walking out of a shift. What was the final straw? Have you ever had one of those moments where you're like, I am so beyond done? Or you're just like, I have to go. Like, I can't be here anymore. I have to go.
Well, I don't think I've ever walked out on a shift. I've definitely left early, but not obviously for those reasons. But I can remember a time where I was overtly mad or, really upset with the things that were happening. And it definitely made me think twice about maybe even how often I was doing hosting karaoke, or whether or not I wanted to continue doing this, or if I could continue to be unbiased, and not jaded by some of the things that happen.
It's so hard.
But to be more specific about the incident, I have pet peeves, and surprisingly, one of them happens to be drunk people. So
fucking get on.
Yeah. And so especially like towards the end of the night, or when there's a really packed bar and you just have too many of the crazies, all at once, and you've got the music's blaring and people are all up in your face, and somebody's angry because they think you've skipped them, or there's just so many reasons, and in that night it was like all in one, and it was just like, I don't know how much longer I can do this. But I think that was probably, a good 6 months ago, so I'm still still here.
You're
and
still kicking. You're
still and I'm
fucking...
like, it's okay, I can keep going, no big deal. I'm like, I'll be fine.
I feel like we had so many shifts together where we're just looking at each other like, girl.
Yeah, like that side eye, like, did you see what I, like, are you seeing this? Or like, oh my God, we're going to talk about this later.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, or we're going to talk about it right now under the guise of this really, really loud song that's playing over our
Yes,
heads.
I know.
Nobody can hear us anyway. But man alive, like working with you and seeing like you go through some of the same situations I went through as the KJ, I'm just like, oh my God, I hate it. But like, I know how you feel. We know how each other feels, and it's so nice to have somebody that I can just be like, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's so hard talking to somebody that they just don't know.
Well, because it feels more like complaining, but it's not, because it's like we've been hanging out with these people for the last sometimes 6 hours, you know, like while they're drinking and we're not, you know, like if I were partying, maybe it wouldn't be that bad, you know, but I'm not. I'm trying to, you know, accommodate you and do the best I can, and you're still just pushing me.
Yeah, you're walking a tight line with people, and you're like
taking advantage and just being jerks, and it's crazy.
What is the science to your rotation? How do you usually try to keep it fair?
Okay.
Yeah. What's the inner workings?
You know, somebody had asked me this question the other day, and it was he was pleasantly surprised, and he says, "I can't believe you put in that much effort to do it." But I don't. Now I'm curious to know how other KJs do it.
I'll tell you my rotation.
And so basically I keep 2 logs. I keep the list all in whatever my karaoke system, and I just keep a blank. If they have, you know, I keep them in the rotation and they just have a blank. There's no song put into it. But I also have a little notepad on the side that I keep the list running too. So there's always a double running list, so that way I'm not missing anybody, and I'm always double checking to make sure, you know, like they're matching the same.
Deborah left, got to take her off this list.
And I'm always scanning the crowd to see who's leaving, who's coming, who's going. I'm like, oh yeah, this is their last song, I know that for sure, or you know, what have you. And adding new people, it's hard to like have a set rule for that, because you never know how many people are going to be in.
Right.
But rule of thumb, you know, if I've got like 10 to 15 singers, which is a decent amount, you know, it's a decent rotation for people to be waiting, you know, for their turn. And with that, I would say if new people come in, I would put them within 5 songs. Typically, you know, between 3 and 5. I'll throw them up, unless I'm at the very end of the rotation. There's always a one, you know, a one off. But yeah, within the 3 to 5, and then it's every other person moving forward, and then I try to dump as many as I can on the end. And then once I feel like I've got, you know, like if I've got a whole bunch of singers that walked in at the end, you know, like I'll cap it at, you know, maybe 7 new singers at the end, and then I'll start feeding in the rotation, and then just, you know, just a 1 and 1.
That's exactly how I used to run it too. Because it just didn't make any sense, and I fucking hate this. Sorry to whoever does this. Sorry, not fucking sorry. You cannot fucking just put people at the end of your goddamn rotation. That shit is wild behavior to me, because like
people don't understand, like it's still going to take the same amount of time no matter how you put them in, but at least you can keep the rotation moving and people singing, you know, and then having them all at the end, like you're still going to have to wait an entire hour, and then you all get to sing your songs really fast, and then you have to wait another hour again to sing your songs really fast. So there's no difference between throwing a singer in between you, and you know what I mean? Like you're still waiting the same amount of time, maybe less, since you're feeding them in, you know, like who knows? But it's not always fair to people who want to sing as many songs as they want, but it's fair for the bar as a whole in the evening to make sure that everybody who walks in the door and wants to sing a song at least have the opportunity to sing 1 or 2 songs from their list, and you know, and everybody got to have a good time, and that's my goal versus, you know, getting people in to sing as many songs as they can, because sometimes it's just not feasible.
I get it. But that's exactly it. To a T how I ran my system too. Because I can't do the bullshit of like, I'm going to wait 2 hours just because your rotation got here or got done right as soon as I walked through the door.
Right.
And these people already sang 5 times and I haven't even sung once. Like that
But
doesn't.
I do the thing, you know, I'll do that. I'm going to get you up quick for your first song.
Right.
You know, but your second song is going to, you know,
you
you'll have
should
to
know
wait.
better.
Yeah, you're going to have to wait a full rotation for your second song, because clearly I'm putting you in right now. So I got to go through all the people again, you know?
Exactly.
And if somebody walks in the door, then, you know, it just makes it even longer.
Exactly. So you're going to have to be patient, which leads me to my next question. What do you do about the line skipping tippers? What do you do about them?
And
What do you
know,
say?
And what's crazy about that question is that on Tuesday night, I had 3 different people
Them
come
bribers.
and ask me. I did talk about it after the bar closed. So what I say when people come up, when I decided to be a KJ, I knew what I liked and didn't like about KJs in general. And I decided that I didn't want to be all the things I hated or disliked about KJs. And sometimes I couldn't afford to spend a 20 extra bucks to slip it to the KJ to sing my song, but I waited patiently and I was nice and you know, I did my best, you know, with what I had. And you know, I don't like, you know, nobody wants to do that. I just feel like it's
Right. You're like, I just waited an hour without paying,
Yeah.
and you just walked in here in 2.5 seconds, paid somebody some money, and now you're getting to sing.
right.
It feels cheap. It sucks.
Yeah, so I just tell them, look, you know, like, I don't do that, and I've never accepted in my 3 years of KJ-ness, I've never accepted a tip to sing.
I'm so proud of you.
Sing ahead, and honestly, I just tell them, look, like, my reputation as a KJ is more important to me, and being fair. I love the people that come to sing are mostly the same people, you know, like we do get new people that come in, but they end up coming back and becoming regular. So a lot of these people, I'm like, I know that what they're here and their purpose is, you know, like, so for me to skip you just means that I'm skipping out on somebody else having a chance to sing a song just for my own benefit. And,
Right.
and it may benefit me financially in the, you know, in the moment, but people won't come back.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I want people to come back. I want them to have a good time, and I want it to be fair.
Right. Your big picture rather than like short-term financial picture.
The money, I tell myself, as long as I'm fair and I do a good job, the money will come. And even if it doesn't come right now, like, it doesn't need to come today, like, it'll come, you know?
Yes, moral integrity, people.
Yeah.
We need more
You guys need
moral
a lot more of
integrity.
that stuff.
More of
Think about it. Think about it.
Karaoke etiquette. What is something that you think most people ignore about karaoke etiquette? Obviously there's not like a rule book anywhere. There's like unspoken laws of karaoke, but like, what is the number one that you think is the most ignored?
How much time you spend with the KJ? How much time you spend
Oh my God, I
hanging
know.
out next to the KJ booth, you know, depending on the bar that you go to. And it's not just at mine, you know, there's other bars where the KJ booth is either really close to a speaker or very close to the singers. And being that close, I can barely hear as it is. And not only that, but my focus is not on knowing what you did last weekend. Unfortunately, as much as I want to be, I do my best in the moment, you know, like, not to be like, hey, I can't talk to you right now, but I dislike when people come and linger up at the KJ booth, and while other people are singing, and it's taking away from me giving the singer my full attention.
Yeah.
And making sure that they're, you know, sounding their best for their song, and making sure that everything's working okay.
I'm the reason why they put that employees only over by the old booth. Because people there's no reason why you need to come and just like, literally, we're sitting here at a desk. You come right here alongside me
inside
and
and
rest
around
yourself, like physically rest your chest on my arm while I'm working. Like, I don't know you. I don't know, like, I don't want you to touch me. I'll talk about it right now. Freaking, so many people would come back there and just linger because they're trying to like figure out if you're single or figure out what's your deal. Like, why are you so mysterious? And like, at first it was cool because we had the full like enclosed little booth.
Yeah.
But now you're so exposed and it's like you can't get away from anybody.
And I'm still really close to the singer. And I feel like somebody coming and talking, you know, standing and talking to me, their song's only 4 minutes long, you know, like, and somebody up there talking to me can be distracting for not just me but the singer, like, and I'm sure that they probably wouldn't like it if somebody were doing that while they were singing either, you know, and but it's very hard to deal with people who've been drinking to try to tell them, you know, what to do without them getting upset. So you know, us as you know, entertainers and, you know,
a customer service expert.
We just put on a smile and, you know, allow that.
To a certain extent. Allow as much as we physically can handle until we're like, okay, I gotta get out of here.
You know, I feel like I can only recall 2 times that I broke character.
It's been a long time since I've seen you break character ever.
Yeah.
Like,
and I did it recently too.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
I can tell when you're
somebody.
off.
Well, I did. Yeah, I snapped at somebody, and I snapped at a regular.
What?
Yeah, and it was at the end of the night. I mean, okay, so for KJ, if you don't know, at the end of the night is like the most important part because every second counts. Trying to get in as many singers as possible. Everybody wants to sing a song, and they all want to get in the last, you know. And so this regular came and put in a song for somebody else. And I don't typically allow that, but I know this person. So I allowed it, and this person has done it previous, and it's typically been fine. It's not really a big deal. And so, but on this occasion, it was a big deal because I spent probably about 2 or 3 minutes like arguing with the person whether or not they were going to sing the song, and then they said they weren't, and so I immediately just skipped them.
Was that Friday? Or was that Thursday? 'Cause I feel like I remember this.
Maybe. I think it's a blur, man. It's seriously a blur. But either way, the person came up to me and attempted to apologize, and I immediately shut them down. And I was just like, "Hey, look, please don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
that you're taking away time from somebody else being able to sing a song. We're at the end of the night.
Yeah,
like and I felt really bad because although I did mean what I said, I didn't mean to hand it to her in that manner. So, you know, she came and apologized to me, and I did apologize. I just said, "Hey, look, I get it. I know you're just trying to be, you know, like I know your intentions were not for this to happen, but now you know that if they don't genuinely want to sing a song, just tell them to please come up and tell me, because that lets you know that they're serious."
Is this pasture? Are we talking about pasture right now?
Yes.
Okay.
And so, you know, so I was just like, I get it, you know, it's fine, and I understand, but, you know, if you want somebody to sing a song and they want to sing a song, then just tell them, because it solidifies it that they're going to sing a song and not play these games and at the end of the night when I'm fighting the bartender to let me put these people up. You know, I'm like not making eye contact.
Yeah, I'm like,
just keep calling names.
Like, we're done. Fucking done.
Yeah.
Dude.
So, you know, like I'm trying
out.
my best to, you know, to be cool, and I need everybody else to work with me too. So
I freaking get it, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember that, and you're so much nicer than I would be. Like, I applaud you. Like, I need to take some lessons from you and your patience, even though I've got quite a bit of patience.
you gotta. It's a daily learning.
What do you think is our bar anthem? What is a song that everybody, when somebody sings it, everybody's like, "Wah!" Or just singing along with them?
What song
Yeah. I mean, it could be anyone.
is our bar anthem?
Or just like, what do you think is the song that,
Okay.
like,
Is it If I Can't Love Her?
if I,
No. What is the other one that he does?
are you talking about Mr.
Yeah. What's the other one? It's not If I Can't Love Her. It's the other one. It's the musical one.
Oh, you're talking about Deef one.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the musical one that he
his
does.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. Not that's
No.
If I Can't Love Her. No, it's the
Les
other
Mis?
one. Yes, maybe.
The I Dreamed a Dream.
I Dreamed a Dream.
Yes. Oh my God.
I Dreamed a Dream.
Deef one, everybody gets so...
I Dreamed a Dream. If I had to pick a song for Chance, it would be I Dreamed a Dream because he says Chance in his songs so often.
13 times.
Yeah, that is the one.
I dreamed a dream of day gone by. Chance. It's so great.
It's amazing.
It's definitely a must see. You need to come see it.
They're amazing. Him and his whole crew.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're awesome.
What are some of your go-tos, and does it change based on crowd type? Do you kind of cater more towards...
like for my own personal songs? Yeah, most of the time I'm catering to what I think is going to either bring the crowd up or, but sometimes somebody will just randomly say, hey, can you sing the song? And I'll sing it, so every night can be different. Sometimes if I don't have any singers, then we do Chan's slow jams. Mm-hmm. Love that. Love that for us.
Slow jam.
Yes, it's perfect. So yes, it does change, and but I do have go-to songs. My favorite go-to song is "Stuck in the Middle with You," because it's a little bit true. You get it,
I love it. Oh, so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
What's your take on KJs who can't sing but end up singing throughout their whole entire show, and like making their show about them?
Well, I love people who can't sing.
I know you do. I know you
I
do.
love people who can't sing. I wish I could sing better. It's fun.
Well, yeah, you just start fucking around.
I know, but I enjoy it. So, and I enjoy listening to it. So I don't have a problem with KJs who can sing bad. That wouldn't be where the issue would lie. It would be more along the fact of, like they're taking over the show. People insist that I sing even if I have 30 singers, and I think I should not sing when I've got a 2-hour rotation. I should not be one of those singers.
I also agree.
Those minutes are for the people, man.
It's for the people.
Yeah, they ain't for me.
for
Like,
the people.
you come back when it's dead, what
Yeah.
I mean? And then listen, and I'll sing for you then, but don't, and I'm happy to do it, but I feel really guilty when people ask me to sing when there's a lot of singers, or when I know that there's people come in specifically to sing and maybe they have a group of like 10, I'll definitely pull myself out as fast as possible.
Yeah, you're really good about
just
that.
to, and it has something, I mean, some days I really like to sing, some days I don't want to sing at all, but every day I end up singing at least one song.
Balance, baby, balance.
Yeah.
What performance was the most painful to watch for you? Can you remember one that was just like...
The most painful, like that I did not like?
Yeah, what was the most painful to watch? I mean, most of the time, as a KJ, you can find other
It's
ways
not-
of.
I don't think they're painful. They're more entertaining because
Yes.
these people are just out of their minds a lot of the time, But which is fine because you can see they're all having like this amazing time, but they're just going crazy, like they're just crazy. And to the normal sober,
Yeah, it was
sane, sober mind, like we're looking at this like, oh my God, these people are just, but I've
Bonkers.
definitely been there. I've been there plenty of times, too many times.
We've both been there together.
Yes, yes. And so I get it. But I wouldn't say, if I had to think of the most painful performance, it wasn't for me. It was for somebody else that I received joy from.
Yeah.
Because this guy came in and bless his heart, he could not hold a tune. And people already, I won't want to say everybody, but it's a hit or miss if you sing, God, now I just forgot the band. What is it
What's
called?
the song? Is it Rio?
No.
It's not Rio?
Air, Water, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No. That's the name of the song, I
Oh.
think. But it's the one that the guy does. They're like, why do I always win the wall?
Oh!
What?
Oh, it's System of a Down.
Yes, System of a Down. Okay, so yes, System of a Down. And I go crazy for System of a Down. I'm totally into it.
I love it.
But
great.
it's always hit and miss for a crowd. And this guy couldn't carry a tune, or like he couldn't carry a note to save his life, and he was like screeching into the mic. And this other guy came up to me, and he was so beat red in the face mad that I should shut this guy off. And I had to videotape the guy. I loved him so much.
You were like, no.
I thought it was
absolutely
so
not.
amazing that he was able to pull that out of his voice. And you could tell he was having such a good time. Like,
That's
up there
what it's
singing.
about.
Yeah, and I was just like, who am I to stop this guy? Like,
He's living his truth right now.
I'm like, you've got 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Like, you can deal with. He's
Go
fine.
outside.
Yeah,
Go outside.
but the guy was so beat red in the face, mad that it just that part of it that it upset him so much made me love that guy even more.
It's the little things,
Yeah.
baby. Just
Yeah.
love those. Do you feel like people treat you differently going from being a customer in the bar? You started out as a customer in the bar that you now work at.
Yeah.
Do you think people treat you differently now that you're the KJ rather than just a customer, or?
Nobody knew me as a customer. Nobody knew
That's
me.
true.
They knew of me because people will tell me that they do remember hearing me sing and knowing that there was somebody who would come in and out that was a good singer, like who was sang really well.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, now I put 2 and 2 together that it was you or whatever. But when I was a customer, I was alone. I was a lone ranger. I wasn't there to socialize. I was there to sing my song and drink my drink and be on my merry way.
Yep. Chain smoke cigarettes outside.
Yeah.
Irish
Oh, yeah.
goodbyes, always outside.
Gotta goes.
Gotta goes.
See you later.
Yep. I mean, I feel like I transitioned well from customer to KJ, but KJ to bartender has been a wild transition for me. I don't talk to people anymore. Nobody wants to talk to me. And I'm like up there, not that I have time to fucking talk now. Like, if anybody starts trying to talk to me about their life, I'm just like, fuck, I really wish I could like pay attention to you right now, but I'm fucking busy. Okay? Like, I'm doing a million things right now. I'm busy.
I'm
like,
the opposite. I wish I could do anything but pay attention to you right now.
I get it.
I wish I could have something else to do. And I didn't have to do this.
I have anything else to do.
I wish I had business in the back to attend to.
Just as a bartender, we do have business in the back that we must attend to.
I know.
Whether it be pertinent at that moment or not, it is a thing.
So you have a safe zone. I don't.
I'm stuck. Do you have any songs that are banned for you personally? Are there any songs that you're like, absolutely not, I will not play that? or songs that for you just like you cannot physically sing them, or they just like you don't like them so much that you're like, oh no.
No to either.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm so neutral. You know that about me. I'm like the most, like, I don't care. They can sing whatever they want, and I don't, I have put up songs for people that other people found offensive.
Me too.
I said, if you're reaching, I suppose it could be offensive, but for crying out loud, like, if he calls a girl fat in a song, like, just come on, give me a break.
It's that.
And, like, people have been respectful. The N word is a thing. You know what I mean? So songs that have the N word in it, I will play them, but people are respectful, when they need to be. Yeah, and everybody's done the right thing. I haven't had anybody be completely disrespectful on the microphone.
Which is good.
But I know that there are other KJs out there they're like adamant about not playing certain songs, and I'm just like, I mean, read the room, buddy. If you don't, I will.
Exactly.
So.
Do you think you'd ever want to do more than karaoke in the future? Or do you think karaoke is kind of where it's at for you? You like to sit in that? Or would you like do like bar backing? Or would you eventually want to become a bartender?
I don't know. Karaoke's a lot. Being a bartender, I feel like, is not fun either. And it's way easier to be a KJ.
Yeah, it is.
It's way easier to be a KJ than it is to be a bartender. So I don't know. Right now, I already have a day job, so this is a secondary gig for me.
It's fun money.
So you guys are welcome out there. And
fun money. Be nice.
Yeah, like I sacrifice a lot of sleep for you guys. And but I don't know that I plan on. I would definitely skip the whole server thing. I'm not interested in the food. I'm not carrying food around. So unless I'm unless I'm like bartender only, I'm good. I'll just go straight to management.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, you would be a great manager. I would love you. I would love you as a manager. We have come to this part of our lovely show where we are going to do a little bit of this or that.
Okay.
It's going to be great. You're going to love it. I promise. Okay. This or that. So I put together a couple things that I know personally as a KJ that I have a problem with. She's a little bit more neutral. She's pretty cool and awesome like that. So might be different for her. But for me, these were some really easy picks. So first off, Sweet Caroline. Or Margaritaville?
Margaritaville.
Wow, I did not expect Margaritaville. I don't know why. Whiskey Lullaby or Picture?
Picture.
Oh, okay.
Too many la-las.
La, 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 la,
I mean, I like the
la,
song. Don't get me wrong, I sing them both.
I know.
But too many la-las in Whiskey Lullaby. If I had to pick one, I'd rather sing Picture.
I'd rather sing Whiskey Lullaby. I think I'm so done with Picture that I'm just like.
My favorite part about singing with other people is that I just I'll change the key to whatever I want it to be.
You just don't even tell them.
I don't tell them. And you know what? They do a great job. You guys are doing a great job out there.
You don't even need to know.
I changed the keys on you guys and the tempos. I'm helping. You're all improving.
Oh.
No, I'm teasing. But some people I do, but they know I do it.
Well, you're helping them, and you've already had the conversation.
Yeah.
But that's hilarious. Good for
when somebody's like a quarter off, they're just a quarter off. So just slow it down just a little bit to help them catch up.
I love it. Are you a small crowd kind of girl, or a large crowd kind of girl?
It depends on the night. Small crowds means more chat. More chat's not typically my thing. But large crowd doesn't necessarily mean more money.
Facts.
But it means that I can basically just sit and listen and, just keep rolling. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go with large crowd.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to go with large crowd.
All right. This is as a customer. I mean, as a KJ too. But are you going to, if you're going out for a night out on the town like we used to, are you going to a karaoke bar karaoke? Or are you going to a dive bar karaoke? Where are you going? Are we going to like...
I'd rather do a dive bar karaoke. Karaoke, I go there to sing karaoke. I don't go there to drink or get drunk. So one drink's going to last me, an hour and a half.
I know.
And if I have to wait 2 hours to sing a song, I'm not there to socialize either. Maybe with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
I just want to sing my goddamn songs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And I get it. Everybody's got their own thing, and some people just want to socialize and sing occasionally. Well, that's fine too.
There's a process for everyone.
It's true.
Would you rather a birthday party come in or a bachelorette party? Neither. She says no.
If I truly had to pick, I'd pick a birthday party.
Okay.
Bachelorette party is just a bunch of drunk women screaming.
Yeah.
Mind you.
Usually, goodbye, Earl. Even though they're about to get married. It's
all the things.
Okay, so American Pie. I think these are going to be longest songs. Which one would you rather? Or Paradise by the Dashboard Lights?
I don't even know that song.
Dude, it's a song that
I'm gonna pick that one.
It's like 14 minutes long, and Willie wanted me to sing it with him one day, and I was like,
you know what?
Dude.
One time I let a guy sing an 11-minute song. I didn't even know it, and I put it on, and I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me right now?"
It's either I
and
think American Pie or
not
it was
a care in the world. I'm like, you knew that. I'm going with Paradise. Because I know American Pie, and although it's fine,
it's meat. This is Meatloaf.
I need fresh.
Do you love me?
Yeah, I'll take that one. Yeah, give me the rock and roll. Come on now.
Yeah, it's good. You like it. All right. Sober customer. I already know the answer. Sober customer or drunk customer?
Come on.
Sober. I know.
Sober all the way.
Sober. Josephine. Isn't that what her name is? Josephine?
Josephine?
Yeah. Love her.
She's sober?
She's sober.
Nice.
Yeah. Just bitters and soda
sweet.
water. She's the sweetest ever. All right. Last one. Do we like a short rotation or do we like a long rotation?
You know what's funny about short rotations is that they're harder to keep.
Yes.
Harder to keep a short rotation going and harder to keep people in line or in any type of line.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with long rotation.
Okay. Long rotation. I love it. Long rotation, sober customer. They're only singing Paradise by the Dashboard Lights for their birthday party at the dive bar around a large crowd, also singing Picture and Margaritaville. So Paradise by the Dashboard Lights, Picture and Margaritaville are your choices for the night.
I can just imagine someone singing Margaritaville. And
Where's the salt? Where's the goddamn salt?
Yeah, I can sing along in the background, but if I go up to the mic, somehow I can't find the key. It goes away.
So you pass this like invisible barrier that you can't.
Yeah, I'm like I can sing along just fine.
But once I get here.
Yeah, once you put the microphone up to my mouth, some changes.
All right, we're going to play 86 or not.
All right.
Grab your 86 sign. We're ready. We're cocked and loaded. All right. 86 or not. Bringing your own mic. your own microphone to a place with equipment.
Somebody asked me if they could bring in their microphone recently.
And what did you say?
I said, how many plugins does it have? And he said, just the one. And I said, sure.
Bitch. Bitch.
I will only 86 them if if there's like a secondary machine that requires a plug-in. That's a hard pass. But if they want to plug their microphone, go ahead. The only problem with that is that then I have to deal with the other people who want to know why they can't use that microphone. I'm like, it's not mine. And they're like, wow.
That's exactly.
Bring your own microphone. Bring your own microphone.
So we're all just bringing our own equipment.
Fine, bring it. I don't care. At least you won't fuck up the ones that I have.
Choosing a rap song, you can't rap 80% of the words. For me, I personally wouldn't care.
Well, it depends. Again, dang it, it depends because I'm like, are they trying?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they're trying.
You're trying.
Oh, then they're not 86. Sing it again. Do it again. Do another one.
Choosing to rewrite the lyrics about their ex who is in the room. I specifically remember Crazy Stacy's ex-boyfriend. I don't even know what name to call him, but
You
this
just mean
guy,
like changing the lyrics
yeah,
to the song?
specifically pointed at their ex.
Oh, Silver
in the
Springing
bar.
them?
Yeah.
Right there with the song?
Silver Springing the shit out of them.
Nah, let it flow.
Love it.
I want to see how this plays out.
She's here for the plot, y'all. She's here for the plot.
I am, dude. You guys are wild.
Backseat KJ. So they're hanging out by the booth. They're, checking to see what you're doing, who you're entering in, where they're at.
Yeah.
Done.
Goodbye. That's why they hired that, or I don't even work, but that's why I'm there. Like,
Yeah,
that's my job. So
The ghost singer. They put in a song. You're like, you don't run your show this way, but like hypothetically, if you were like building up, you knew the song was a banger. You're like, oh, I could put this right here, and it would be such a great time for the night. They disappear completely. They just ghost. Right as soon as you call them up, you can't find them. You go outside and smoke a cigarette, or they leave. But even though they just put the song in, they just leave.
I've never had that. I've never done that.
I've never done it either, but it's happened.
I just
to
like
me.
I love it when it happens naturally, but I can definitely see where it happens when people want it to happen and it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, look, tonight wasn't your night.
Sorry about it. It's fine.
Tonight wasn't your night.
The Mike Cup Screamer. The man trying to blow the PA system.
Goodbye.
I agree.
Goodbye. Learn how to use a microphone. YouTube it.
Mike is here, right? We don't put our hands here or here or here or here. 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 Right here. Learned. Be learned. What about people that sign up under fake aliases?
To try to get more turns?
Yes. The fucking fake names to sing more. Oh my God. It happens all the time and they think they're so fucking slick and then you're
I know
like,
people who do. I catch on to people doing that, and I also will make them turn around. If I call them up and they start coming up as and I know that they're another person, then I make them go sit back down.
yeah, no. You
And I
can't.
cancel it and I put it in their turn and I'm like, sorry, it doesn't work that way.
Right, exactly.
You don't get multiple turns. Sorry.
Right. Well, we're going to finish the episode on a very light and happy note. Tell me a little bit about your favorite customer. Do you have a favorite customer right now?
My favorite customer. It's messed up to say no.
You don't have a favorite customer? I mean,
I don't have a favorite customer. I like them all for different reasons.
Right.
And, but if I can't think of one that I'm like,
not even Rio our lovely, cute little resident Rio. He leaves us all the time to go down to in the middle of the U.S. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, no.
No birthday cards. No.
I mean, I love him, but
Right.
what am I? Is he my favorite or like?
I thought you were gonna say Rio.
No.
Oh, I don't know you. You surprised me.
I guess my favorite is
You don't even have to say.
Sparkle and Smatty.
Oh.
Sparkle. I knew this place was haunted.
Whoa. Fuck you.
86. Ghosts.
Gary,
86.
the ghost. What the fuck, dude? That was wild. I didn't like that. See, we start talking about or actually making people say who their favorites are. Shit starts happening. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Sparkle, seriously, because she definitely came, like she's came out a long way.
Her journey in the last few years. It's like the wonderful soap opera you can't look away from.
And she's harmless, but they love to have a good time. Yeah. It's wild. They're crazy. You should have seen them on Tuesday.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. It was
they were talking about having drinks beforehand on the Facebooks, and
I
was like,
a couple of them pre-funked before. But it's fun. I mean, they handled themselves, but you can tell, they're always here for a good time. So.
Yeah. Is working at a bar what you thought it would be as a customer? Did you ever think that you were going to work at a bar?
No, I always wondered how people got KJ jobs, but I'm not super out there, trying. And I've never met a KJ that I could be friends with. I mean, you weren't a KJ when what I mean? So, I've never met a KJ that I could actually become friends with. Mm-hmm. And even the one KJ that I did become friends with, things kind of went sideways, Mm-hmm. So it just, nothing ever, came of it. And so I just figured I'm not going to even be friendly enough to do it. I don't know how you do this stuff.
Yeah.
But people ask me all the time too, how do you get into this? And I'm like, it just fell on me.
Yeah, it truly does.
Yeah.
I had to bug Ronnie so many times just to be like, hey, let me help you. It looks really busy around here. You need to go help do something else. Let me just. So it literally either you force your way in or it falls on you and you're like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Why do you keep coming back, dude? To
karaoke?
Yeah. What makes you keep coming back?
The money.
Girl, I love it. I love
it. Come on. Who doesn't go to work for a paycheck, for God's sakes? I do enjoy karaoke, so it does help. But because now I do karaoke 4 times a week, it makes it harder for me on the outside to listen to music because I've heard it all so many times. And so while people find it interesting about me that I don't typically listen to music if I'm not hosting karaoke, because I listen to it, I feel like I'm listening to it so often that I need to give myself a break.
Yeah. You do. And I felt myself doing the same thing too when I was running karaoke. It was really hard to make. Even now, I'm still going through that now. I won't listen to anything. It'll be silent rides home. And I'm like,
I love a good silent ride, dude.
Oh my God. I'm appreciating the silent ride. It's been a great growth to the silent ride. Well, I think that's enough for today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it was a fucking blast. One of my greatest friends in the entire world. I'm so happy she was able to come on the podcast and hang out with me. But once again, same shift, different day podcast. We're a service industry podcast talking about the fucking ins and outs, the roughs, the goods, the wonderfuls, and all of the icky nightmares in between. We're here at the Office Bar. They're so wonderful to have us here and be able to use their space.
Yeah, this space is really nice.
I know, right? Man, we are also on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify if you want to give us a listen and or a watch. Should do both, all three. Anyway, we'll see you later. See you again, you filthy degens. Bye.